My name is Albert Chua and this is Money News. Welcome to Singapore, officially the Republic of Singapore. For every episode, we will be covering the country fiat money, crypto money, and economy. Part 1. Singapore fiat money. Singapore fiat money is Singapore dollars. The ISO code of Singapore dollars is SGD. History of Singapore dollars: 1845 to 1939, Singapore used the straight dollars. 1939 to 1953, it was replaced by the Malayan dollar. 1953 to 1967, the Malaya and British Borneo dollar. The Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore on 7 April 1967 issued its first coins and notes. The Singapore dollar was exchangeable at par with the Malaysian ringgit until 1973. Singapore dollars is printed, minted, issued, and controlled by Monetary Authorities of Singapore, or in short called MAS, Singapore Central Banks and Financial Regulatory Authorities. Can you invest in Singapore dollars? In my opinion, it is subject to individuals' needs. There are more than 5.8 million people using Singapore dollars daily in Singapore, and an estimation of 300 million people using SGDs globally outside of Singapore. As of 2020, the Singapore dollar is the 13th most traded currencies in the world by value and one of the strongest value currencies in the Asia Pacific. As of 31st March 2017, mass assets 395 billion Sing dollars were more than 7 times larger than the assets of the currency fund at US dollars or Sing dollars 55 billion. Singapore crypto money. Is crypto money fully legalized in Singapore? It is not yet legalized in many aspects. In Singapore, crypto money exchange and trading are legal, and the city-states has taken a friendlier positions on the issues than regional neighbors. Although crypto money is not considered a legal tender, Singapore Tax Authority treats Bitcoin as goods and so apply goods and services tax. Singapore versions of the value added tax. The Payment Service Act (PSA) in Singapore, which came into effect on January 28, 2020, stated that crypto money business must obtain a license from us to comply with AML or CFT regulations. What is MakeSafe Coin or Make and status SNT? MakeSafe Coin serves as a token for SafeCoin, a decentralized currency for a decentralized network. SafeCoin will serve as the currency for the Safe Network, a network made up of the extra hard disk space, processing power, and data connectivities. Based in Scotland, since 2006, it was building a safe network. The world's first autonomous and decentralized data network. Please refer to this link for more detailed information. Status SNT. Status is a mobile operating system that will completely change the way the world interacts with the Ethereum networks, designed as a decentralized browsers and private messengers. Status allows all to connect to the entire Ethereum networks in private and secure communications. Status is a secure messaging app, crypto wallet, and Web3 browser built with state-of-the-art technologies. Please refer to this link for more detailed information. Please consult your investment advisors before making any investment decision. We will not be held liable for any financial loss, and the above information is only my opinion. Singapore economy. The economy of Singapore is a highly developed free market economy. In 2020, Singapore economy has been ranked by the World Economic Forum as the most open in the world, the third least corrupted by Transparency International, and the most pro-business by the World Bank. Singapore has low tax rate, 14.2% of gross domestic product. The Asia Pacific Economics Corporation's APEC is headquartered in Singapore. The sovereign wealth fund Temasek Holdings hold majority stakes in several the nation's largest companies such as Singapore Airlines, Singtel, ST Engineering, and MediaCorp. Export, particularly in electronics, chemicals, and services, as well as Singapore position as the regional Asia-Pacific hubs for wealth management, provides the main source of revenues for the economy, which allowed it to purchase natural resources and raw goods which is lack. Water is scarce in Singapore, therefore it is defined as by analysis as precious resources. The port of Singapore is the second busiest in the world by cargo tonnage. Singapore main export partners are Hong Kong, China, European Union, Malaysia, United States, and others, according to Wikipedia. Singapore was ranked as having the 6th most competitive financial centers in the world and 4th most competitive in Asia. Credit Suisse, the second largest Swiss bank, moved its head of international private banking to Singapore in 2005. For this, the country has also been double the Switzerland of Asia. Singapore has been aggressively developing its biotechnology industry. Hundreds of millions of dollars were invested into the sectors to build up the infrastructures, fund research and development, and to recruit top international scientists to Singapore. Leading drugs makers such as GlaxoSmithKline, Pfizer, and Merck & Co. have set up plants in Singapore. In 2006, GSK invested another 300 million Sing dollars to build another plant to produce pediatric vaccine. Its first such facilities in Asia. Singapore is the pricing center and leading oil trading hub in Asia. Singapore being one of the top 3 export refining centers in the world. Singapore has 70% of the world market to both jack-up rigs and for the conversions of floating production storage offloading units. It has 20% of the world market for ship repair. And in 2020, the marine and offshore industry employs almost 70,000 workers. The Singapore government also owns 90% of the country lands, as well as housing in which 80% of the population lives. Tourism. Singapore was ranked 5th most visited cities in the world and 2nd in the Asia Pacific. Where and what to invest in Singapore? There are 5 points to consider before making any investment decision in Singapore. The locations of interest provide ample job opportunities now and into the future. Central regions, East regions, North regions, and West regions. Cities with a population exceeding 1 million. The location should be safe from natural disasters for the past 50 years, such as floods, typhoon, earthquake, tsunami, and volcano eruptions are likely because of its locations in the fire ring. Manage and invest along Singapore federal government short-term as well as long-term blueprint. 1. Manufacturing and research. 2. Tourism. 3. Financial services and crypto money. 4. Import and export. Finally, check and double-check your facts with domestic and international qualified investment consultant. Want to know more? Ask us how. Conclusions or final notes. If you are the owners of a project or inventions seeking collaborations, feel free to contact us. Remember, cash is king and life is beautiful. We wish you good health and well. Thank you very much. I love you. Yes, we can.